Are you new at gilding? Would you like to learn from my mistakes? So first of all, I soak my brush, which is a cheap one, in water so that it doesn't get wrecked. I'm using Instacoal and I'm just pushing the puddle around. I always try and add the Instacoal to the part that's already wet, not adding it to the dry part of the paper. I'm using hot pressed paper here so that it's smooth. The problem I have with this gilding is that it's too thick. I should have added more water to the mix. So I've done one coat. The second S is really lumpy. I'm testing it here to see if it's dry. I really shouldn't have done a second coat over the top of the first one. But you live and you learn. So I'm breathing on the Instacoal to get it to activate so that the gold will stick. I'm using transfer leaf paper. And it looks shiny, but it's super lumpy. But we're going to press on. So I'm mixing up some colours. I'm going to use watercolour, which I don't usually use on this sort of paper because it's not designed for it. But I'm basing this wedding card on their invitation, and on the invitation they had watercolour. So I'm trying to match the colours and match the style. So the way to get the rose to work is to leave some light bits and to shade underneath where the petals would fall so that it looks like a rose. And I'm hoping that if I put enough fancy leaves and flowers, then the lumpy gilding won't be so obvious. We've got truck noises in the background. I'm just copying the invitation that this couple used, and they had a whole lot of leaves and botanical things on their invitation, and there was different colours of green, so I'm trying to match that. So I've made up a mix, and I found out that these two greens are really too similar to each other, so you'll see me later on. I just go over the little tiny leaves here with some yellow just to try and make them a slightly different shade. Just adding a few details here, basically trying to draw the eye away from the gilding. And you can see on the first S it's smoother, but the second S is really lumpy, and you really want to mirror a finish. So the next time when I do some gilding, I'm going to mix it really well at the beginning, and I'm going to make sure it's a lot thinner so that when I pick it up on the drop, I've got a nice drop of Instacoal. It's not so thick. Just adding a little bit of writing to finish this off, just putting their names in and the day of their wedding. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you subscribe to my channel and like what you see, it would make me really happy. Thanks so much for being here.